Welcome to sportsvenueguides.com, your ultimate stadium guide. Today, we're heading to Hill Dickinson Stadium, the stunning new home of Everton Football Club. Whether you're coming from across town, across the country, or even flying in, I'll take you through the best ways to get there. By ferry, on foot, by bus, by train, and by car from London and Liverpool John Lennon Airport. Let's get started. Let's start with something unique. Arriving by ferry. Mersey Ferries operate a special matchday cross-river shuttle service from the Jerry Marsden Ferry Terminal at Pier Head to Sea Combe. It's a brilliant way to travel if you're coming from the Wirral, and there's nothing quite like crossing the Mersey before a match. The stadium is around a 30-minute walk from Pier Head, so you can combine the crossing with a scenic stroll along the waterfront. If you're based in the city centre, walking is a fantastic option. Hill Dickinson Stadium is around a 30 to 35-minute walk from Lime Street Station or Liverpool 1. The route takes you along the waterfront past the iconic Royal Liver Building and through Liverpool's docklands. It's scenic, well signposted, and thousands of fans make the same journey on match days. Walking becomes part of the matchday experience. You'll be surrounded by fellow Blues heading towards the stadium along Regent Road, with views of the River Mersey on your right. Road closures create safe pedestrian routes, so just follow the sea of royal blue shirts and you'll know exactly where you're going. On the way back, the walk downhill towards the city centre is a great way to beat the crowds. Liverpool has excellent bus services running to Hill Dickinson Stadium on match days. 4 dedicated shuttle bus services operate from 3 hours before kickoff. Look out for the 919 from Commutation Row near Lime Street, the 929 from Liverpool 1, the 939 from Bootle Bus Station, or the 918 from Kirkby. Single fares start from around £2. Buses are affordable and convenient, and the shuttle services will get you to the stadium in around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on where you board. The buses fill up with fellow toffees on match days, which adds to the atmosphere before you've even arrived. After the game, shuttle buses line up on Great Howard Street, ready to take supporters back to the city centre, Bootle or Kirkby. If you are planning to take the train, this is the recommended way to reach the stadium on match days. Most long-distance services arrive at Liverpool Lime Street in the city centre. From there, you've got options. Take the 919 shuttle bus from Commutation Row directly to the ground, walk for around 35 minutes along the waterfront, or catch a Merseyrail train on the Northern Line to Sandhills Station. Sandhills is the closest station to the stadium, just a 15-minute walk away. On match days, Merseyrail runs a 15-minute service on the Southport, Ormskirk, Hunts Cross, and Headbolt Lane lines, with longer trains where possible to handle the crowds. Bank Hall and Moorfield stations are also within walking distance if you want to avoid the busiest station. Trains and buses on match days are full of Evertonians, so the journey itself feels like part of the build-up to kickoff. It's the perfect way to soak in the atmosphere before you even step through the plaza and hear the songs across Bramley-Moore Dock. Travelling up from London? The fastest way is by train. Head to London Euston and catch a direct Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. The fastest trains take just over 2 hours. From Lime Street, you can hop on the 919 shuttle bus to the stadium. It takes around 15 minutes, or grab a taxi for around £8 to £12. For fans flying in, Liverpool John Lennon Airport is your gateway. It's around 8 miles from Hill Dickinson Stadium. From the airport, catch the Arriva 500 bus to Liverpool South Parkway Station, then take a Merseyrail train on the Northern Line to Sandhills. From there, the stadium is just a 15-minute walk, or you can catch one of the matchday shuttle buses. If you'd rather drive or grab a taxi from the airport, the journey takes 20 to 30 minutes depending on traffic. Taxis from the airport to the stadium typically cost around £30 to £40. If you're on a budget, combining bus and train is the most affordable option. And finally, if you're driving, Hill Dickinson Stadium is located at Bramley-Moore Dock on Liverpool's northern waterfront, around 2 miles from the city centre. The postcode is L59SR. If you're coming from the north, take the M6 southbound to junction 26, then follow the M58 and A59 into Liverpool before picking up the A565 Regent Road. From the south or east via the M62, continue onto the A5047 Edge Lane and follow signs towards the docks. On a match day, driving directly to the stadium is strongly discouraged. Road closures are in place around Great Howard Street and the surrounding area, and parking enforcement is active across both residential and industrial streets. There is no on-site parking at the stadium itself. If you're thinking of driving from London, the journey is roughly 210 miles, around 4 hours depending on traffic. But honestly, the train is quicker, more relaxing, and far less stressful on match day. A clever tip: park at one of the city centre car parks or at Bootle Strand Shopping Centre and take a shuttle bus directly to the ground. You can also use park and ride at Merseyrail stations like Sandhills. You'll avoid the congestion and the stress of finding a space near the stadium. So, there you have it. From ferries and walking to buses, trains and cars, from London, from the airport, and across the Mersey, there are plenty of ways to reach Hill Dickinson Stadium. No matter how you travel, leave yourself extra time on match days. The closer it gets to kick-off, the busier it gets. And remember, the journey is part of the experience. Whether it's the chance on the shuttle bus, the riverside walk from the city centre, or crossing the Mersey by ferry, it all builds towards that special moment inside Everton's magnificent new waterfront home. Thanks for watching this guide. If you found it helpful, hit like and subscribe, or visit sportsvenueguides.com for more travel tips and stadium guides. And most importantly, up the toffees.